All right. Good. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. So I want y'all to check the links in the description box because there's something what Taylor said, about uh the failure to evolve. And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be a prick. Ladies and gentlemen, Big J is gonna be a fucking asshole throughout this video. See, I find a new confidence in myself. And when you hit rock bottom, as I did, y- you know, I actually developed a mean streak at this point. What's going on, V Dub? What's going on with you? I'm glad though you're here. But let me go ahead and talk about this. First of all, it's like what MOT said, Taylor. I don't know if you take MOT came on my channel. Man of Tomorrow came on my channel the other day. I think this was last week or so, and I forgot what live stream it was, but it was like a week and a half ago. And let me say something like this, Taylor. Taylor, this let me know that live stream you did last night, those two live streams you did last night, and I watched a portion of it because I was at work, so I didn't really, uh, so really didn't watch all of it. But looking at part one, and then I saw parts of part two. Let me go ahead and say, Taylor, you're probably the only person who makes content, right? Who has a brain. All right, Taylor, you the one have a brain. You see what I've been saying. The reason why conversations will never evolve, right? Okay, let's sit here and talk about this because you said something about you came to this space, and correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Now you said though you came to the space because of a bad breakup. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but you said that, and I applaud you for saying that. And it seems like a lot of people came to this space under this premise of their issues with the opposite sex, right? But it comes to a point, and we listen to these men, to these women, trying to shame one another, trying to blame the world's problems on their own personal fuck ups. And then they try to join these silly ass movements that makes not a damn sense. So Taylor, I gotta say, I'm glad though you see it, but the problem is black people. When it comes to black people, when it comes to black YouTube, nobody will evolve. Nobody, except for a few people though, except for a few, and I'm gonna name a few, and one of them is in this chat room. What's going on, V Dub? Most of black YouTube evolve into raccoon grifters and self-hating. Yeah, yeah, spineless shines looking to make money from black degradation while ignoring the so-called dominant society's flaws in economic and systemic criminality. Right. See, you got an idiot. I'm gonna use. I'm glad VW you see it. I see it. We've been here too long. We've been on here too long to know shit. We've been here too damn long. VW. We've been here when George Bush was president. Me and you been on YouTube since George Bush was president. We see the same story. We see the same storyline over and over again with a fresh coat of paint. Yesterday it was Tommy. The next day was before that it was Willie Pete. After Tommy it was O'Shea and BGS and them. Then it became Kevin Samuels. Now it's Anton. It's the same old story over and over again. You said, "Damn, I didn't even think of it like that." Yeah, yeah, it is the same. It's the same story. It's a fresh coat of paint. And the people, and I was trying to convey this to Tyrone Vita. I was trying to convey this to Tyrone, and I guess Tyrone's kind of like, I'm talking about Tyrone Thompson from Talk Real Solutions, and he, because I was telling him, you gotta be careful with that bitch nigga named ABC. All right, ABC, and I told Tyrone, ABC fucked up your channel up. ABC tried to be your co-host. ABC never had is never a content creator in his own right. So he used your YouTube channel, Talk Real Solutions, to put out that little Donald Trump bullshit, and he started talking about women, women's titty meat and yoga pants, doing that SBE bullshit, and your channel got sunk twice, 3 times. I mean, actually four. You got flagged down 4 times. See, the problem is you got people like ABC. You got people like this guy named that House New Music Negro. I forgot that nigga's name. That light skinned nigga who always talking about he got a FICO score. That, see, if you in a space with these two type of niggas, you in a fucked up place. Because most people will say, right? Most people will say, well, the older a person is, the wiser. When all you see is old fools over the age of 50, over the age of 45, and they show no wisdom, trust and believe they are not. Trust and believe you in the wrong place. There are people around here who don't want other people to grow. They also people who don't want to see you to make it, because they want to see the failure in other people. That's why you got trolls trying to, I try to tell this to this young ass nigga who you can't seem to grasp the concept. Now, Vita, me and you been here since Bush, right? Now, you do interviews on your channel. You did political interviews. I've done political interviews. Now, I don't know about you. I'm trying to separate myself from these niggas 10 years ago. You got these clowns ever since Tommy got up in this space. This space has became a fucking clown show. You got that nigga named who got that FICO score talking about other people's weight. Oh, you're manless, planless, hot pocket, and yeah, exactly. I'm leaving most people alone. See, some people don't understand. They don't understand my position. Oh, Big J, you cook somebody. Yeah, you damn right. I cook somebody. You damn right I roast somebody. But when I roast somebody and when I cook somebody, I want you to understand that's not a way for me. That's not a way for me to sit there and what you would call it, to gain views. That's me to let you know, nigga, if we was in person, we would scrap. If I'm roasting somebody, most likely I want to whoop your ass, but I can't. Because some of you niggas y'all think though other people is your form of entertainment. Now, like I said, this is a political channel. This started off as a political channel. Some of y'all think, oh, Big J's here for the fuckery. Oh, Big J here is to make money. Not true. Not the money y'all think. Y'all think I want to grow. I don't want to make money because I'm telling a woman, uh, or telling a man, or I'm telling somebody else that I'm beefing with. Now I know I went off the beaten path of the topic of the channel, the topic of this live stream, but since I'm there, oh, I'm going to destroy Big J once and for all. To the nigga that said he's going to destroy me once and for all, nigga, I am a law abiding citizen. You sold drugs. You sold drugs. You joined the United States Navy, got jealous of a drug dealer. No, and don't say no, no. That newspaper article said it because I'm talking to this one special idiot online. He know who I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Oh, and you had your homeboy over there trying to stunt on me with that newspaper article. And shout out to Citizen Lou. Shout out to Citizen Lou for cooking your ass. Oh, I'm doing things in Chicago. No, you're not. Because if you read the newspaper article, and if you use a fucking ass comprehension skills to see, and that's another thing black people don't have. Oh, well, no, I'll change it. Black people in this space don't have or don't use comprehension. An overweight stalking YouTuber made a video about McDonald's leaving Chicago. He goes on a rant blaming blacks. Let's news play. They cite the cost of business. You see, that's the problem right there. See, you can make. You see, niggas don't know how niggas in this space. They just come online and just say any old damn shit without even investigating what is going on. Now, Vita, I want you to tell me something, Vita. Who is this overweight? You know what? You know what? You know what? We you know what? You don't have to tell me. I think I know who you're referring to. I think I know who you're referring to. The beer belly parrot, the Billberry pellet parrot, who's a fucking tether, right? They call him Bubuchi Bear these days. Oh, oh. I hope. I wonder if we're talking about. And I see Mr. Rucker over here. And I'm trying to figure out why Mr. Rucker over here. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I hope, man, you talk about this same idiot that went down to Florida from Texas. No, went down to Florida from New York. I mean, and talking about he living in a mansion. Nigga, I know what a mansion looks like. You're not in a mansion. Talking about you live in a mansion. You gotta go fund me for a damn camera. Oh no, not not that not. Oh no, that Tedder that copies raw TV. He's on the other website. He's on the other website, son kids. He's on the other website. He's not on YouTube. He's on the other website. Let's keep it pushing, right? Uh Good morning to you, Queen. But like I said, I'm gonna be an asshole. Let me tell it to you, bitch niggas online. I'm better than you. And let me tell you why I'm better than most of you bitch ass niggas on here. First of all, nigga, I don't sell drugs like you. I come from a single parent household. I'm talking to this one little nigga right here. Hey, nigga, how come I pay property taxes? See, while you were selling drugs because you joined the United States Navy and nigga, and you got jealous of a drug dealer, and you decide because you saw them niggas driving Escalades, niggas driving fucking ass BMWs, niggas driving fucking ass Mercedes Benz. You got jealous and you start selling drugs, nigga, because nobody want to see a tall nigga driving a fucking Honda. That's why you went to jail, bitch, and you sold drugs. And you came from where? A 2-parent household. You came from a 2-parent household, and you sold drugs. You know what I was selling? I was selling pigs, motherfucker. I was selling cows, motherfucker. I was selling eggs, motherfucker. Why? Because my parent said, here's some eggs. Make money off of it. Here's some calves. 2 calves became 20. Stupid son of a bitch. But you out here selling drugs. But you came from a 2-parent household. And you're on YouTube trying to shame, blame, and fucking ass explain. That's the problem with you Negroes. And here's another thing. Since you came from a 2-parent household, how come you paying child support? Big J's not paying no child support. But your bitch ass is. Oh, yes, I'm going to drag your bitch ass. Nigga, you said you had a daddy. You got on YouTube and you point fingers at single black females, single black mamas, you say single, you're emotional because you got a black single mama. You not wasn't raised by your daddy. But nigga, who sold drugs? You. Who got on Grandmaster Troll channel saying you'll slap a bitch upside the head? You. And now, nigga, you want to get in my comment section and talk about you want to destroy Big J forever, nigga. That will not happen because I'm better than you. See, I might need to do some merch, and you know what I'm gonna do, nigga? I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, nigga. I'm gonna put your face on the damn shirt. On the front of the shirt is gonna say Big J sells eggs. Then on the back of the shirt, I'm gonna put your face on the motherfucker, but this nigga sell drugs. That's what the fuck I need to do with your big nose ass. But you came from a two-parent household, right? Then how come you the most emotional bitch online? And I'm using the term bitch with you, nigga, because nigga, you always been a bitch in real life. That's why those Democrats in Chicago got your ass out of jail, bitch. You got coon sexuals, petrol sexuals. And now, nigga, you want to talk about, nigga, you got the fucking gall to talk about fucking ass, what is it called? What is it called? Black fatigue. Well, ain't you the same nigga that got on a sitting channel and said Pearl did nothing wrong? Well, Pearl backs black fatigue. I'm gonna destroy Big J once and for all, nigga. You need to destroy, nigga, that goddamn towel that you use as a goddamn shower curtain, not a shower curtain, as a window curtain, stupid son of a bitch. That's what the fuck you need to do. Because I get to set the tone. And like I said, I jumped off the cliff. Oh, and speaking about Chicago, why is the red, let's turn Chicago red, invited a Texan to the round table and not your Chicago ass? Shout out to Morik Delk for that. Shout out for Morik Delk, because I didn't even ask for this. I didn't even ask Morik Delk for this. Morik Delk asked me, do you want to get on the panel and you want to talk to those who want to turn Chicago red? I said, and I thought about for a minute. I said, you know what? Yes, yeah, I'll do it. But they ain't inviting you, and you got up on YouTube. And those niggas, when you doing that man on the street bullshit on your channel, none of them was trying to talk to you. Big J is better than you, motherfucker, you. And all them niggas that like you ride with, they're a bunch of peon, bitch made, homemade, slut made, having ass niggas. All of y'all can shut the mighty fuck up. See, the thing is though, going back to the original topic, because like I said, me and V-Dub been here since Bush was president. When George W. Bush was president, we've been here. I think the only people who've been here It's me, V-Dub, and Sergeant Woody Pete, people who still make videos over here. You probably don't read, probably Gino, but I don't see Gino around no more. So I'll say there are about a handful of people who've been here for a very long time, right? I can't believe some of y'all still fall for the okie doke. Y'all still fall for the bullshit. If I see Anton Daniels one more time, I'll scream. If I see Anton Daniels one more time, I'll fucking scream. Cause I know what Anton Daniels doing. But yeah, you niggas, y'all still don't get it. Do you? Y'all don't get it. Everybody is making fun of your dysfunction. I'm looking at Fox Soul. I'm looking at Fox Soul. Fox Soul going to bring on Kristen Karazine and Anger Man a week apart. Black men ain't shit. I like white men. Anger Man come on there earlier and said, man, we got to humble the black bitch. His words, not I, we got to humble the black woman and blah 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 blah. Knowing that Fox Soul is owned by Fox. Fox is owned by is a subsidiary of or I should say affiliate of Sky News. And Sky News is owned by a racist Australian by the name of Rupert Murdoch. That's like me going to Vlad and I'm putting out my dysfunction on Vlad about another nigga. Hey, listen. I'm gonna do a video on that, George. I'm gonna do a video on that. We gotta talk about that, George. We gotta talk. First of all, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go here, George. We're gonna go here on this shit. Now, Mr. Fantastic and Angry Man. That is the saddest shit I ever saw. Okay, let's go back last week. Or 2 weeks ago or so. Mr. Fantastic used chat, use AI chat, that chat CPT to shame, blame, and explain black women. How many black women are fat? And then get mad at the chat AI on the panel. Now, this week, Angry Man decided to debate with the AI about black women. This is that bullshit I'm talking about. This is that bullshit right there I'm talking about. This is this insane crap that I'm fucking talking about. Two niggas using AI to talk about the black bitch. I need to download that Anger Man trying to debate the AI. And he over there yelling at the AI. I need to download that. Listen, I need to do a separate video and download that shit. You mad at AI? You trying to ask, yo, Mr. Fantastic got up on DJ Hamp's channel on and try to talk to Chat GPT about how many black women are obese and what is obesity. Okay, now that was weird seeing that. But it was also weirder when Angry Man decided to argue with AI. Arguing with AI is like bang your head against a concrete road, thinking sooner or later they're gonna fall. Bruh. Bruh, no, hold on. No, hold on. I'm gonna keep your comment up, George, because are y'all tired of being embarrassed? See, I gotta ask this for all of you niggas online. Are you tired of being embarrassed? You're not gonna find Big J Triple X arguing with Chat G or was CT. I've got the you ain't gonna argue. Listen, you're not gonna hear me argue with AI about women. You see, everybody else will use AI to say, okay, how many stars is in the Milky Way galaxy? Did they ever find Planet X in the solar system? What is the closest star to our solar system? How many what is the Russian currency? Or what is the Kazakhstan's military power? Or what is the natural resources of Zambia? No, you're not going to use AI for that. You're going to use AI because your dick is dry. Because you can't get no bitch. Right? You can't get a woman. So, are y'all embarrassed yet? Because these are y'all's leaders. These are the niggas who you look up to. These are niggas who y'all send y'all cash apps to. These are who get the super chats. But Big J needs to be taken down. That's why I said, that's why I went ahead and I did what I did by filing with the Federal Trade Commission against Google. Yeah, I did that. Because we getting, I'm tired of seeing this lowering to the race to the bottom, the race to the lowest common denominator. So Anger Man, who is y'all's leader, I'm gonna ask you this: have you read the bill? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say it to Pan, to this person that Pan Malawism. Have you read the bill? There is a reason why he vetoed the bill, and these pro-blacks and these grifters ain't talking about why he vetoed the bill. I'm going to talk about that later on. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow or so. Yes, I read the bill and also read the veto message. I read the veto. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you why, though, he did it. And it makes sense why he did it. Because I actually talked about it Thursday on TRS. I talked about why he did on TRS. All right, because just because there's reparations on the bill, right, on the legislation doesn't mean though it's a good bill. Okay, okay, but look at what he said in the video message. Look, read his video message. He's trying to get his own shit. He got his own shit all off the ground. So what? And there's limited money. See, oh my, see. I'm going to have to explain this. I'm going to have to explain it because a point about what Rest Moore did. He was looking at the money aspect because he got some shit off the ground, and he don't want that other shit impeding on his because he already got his off the ground already. So why? So why spend? So why? You know what? You know what? I'm. You know, it's going to sound bad. It's going to sound bad, but y'all gonna have to hear me out. There's not enough money to go around. So I wish people would put this into consideration and actually read why, because he actually posted why he posted why he vetoed it. But I'm gonna talk about that later on. I did have that plan. I was planning on talking about it, but you know. Okay, okay, okay. I get the point. I get the point. But I'm just telling you, there's not enough money to go around on that study when he already started his own shit. So why have two competing things going on at the same time? But like I said, I'm going to do like I'm not. That's why I hadn't done my video on it yet because I'm going to read. I'm gonna do nothing. Hold on, because okay, because there's already money tabled for the illegal aliens. The money's already there for the illegal aliens. So why have two competing um things that supposed to be interest to black people? His plan and what the plan with the legislature was doing. You know what? I'm gonna talk about that later. Yeah, yeah. It like I said, I'm gonna research it again. All right, I'm gonna research it again. Then I'm gonna lay it out on the table. Okay, because I think what like y'all doing the Westmore is unfair. I think the y'all analysis on Westmore is unfair. Now the others, I get it. The other people, I get it. I think y'all kind of unfair to Westmore. But anyway, you know, because like because like the thing is though, there is more than what you, because even on TRS, right? How you going to get that bill running when you're going to ask the federal government to be a part of it when the federal government is not going to do it? I'm not. Listen, pan. I'm not gonna argue about that right now. I'll talk about it later on though, but not now. See, I'm willing to have this debate. I'm willing to have this debate, right? You know, but I believe on this case, y'all are being unfair to Governor Moore. The other people, yeah, but no, this case, I think though y'all really be unfair. you know. And that's why some people like myself don't jump on the bandwagon for reparations, because for me, for me is the how and not the what. There must be a structure behind it, not just, oh, just cut us a check. I think the whole premise of cutting the check part, I think that's not advantageous. So I think though there needs to be a structure behind that, so we'll be foolproof and not just a study group. Because I really want to see something that is brick and mortar that 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 also will build up the the economy, community wide, you know, and make money off of it, and make extra money off of it. They're only 1,000. But like I said, I'm gonna read more into that modelism. I'm gonna read more into that before, because that's why I was gonna plan on doing a video. I'm not listen. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing what you're saying, right? I'm not even disputing. What I'm disputing is is if you read what he wrote, he got other things for black people, and that bill that came up is impeding on what he's trying to do. So that's why though I'm not going to sit here and jump on the bandwagon and say, Westmore abandoned black people. No, that's why I was going to do the live stream. I didn't do the live stream. I was going to read it more about it because I read what he wrote, and I'm going to list. I'm going to research what Westmore stated in that letter. Now hold on. Now May talking about that way that these incels are going to. I might get the big bag. What is she talking about? Oh man. She talking about the sex robot thing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Since though you gonna sit there and since though you like since though you want to do this, and I told you I was gonna do this in another live stream. Let me find uh wait a minute. What happened to my history? Mm, mm, Let me go ahead and see. Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. Because the veto, let me see this. Where is it at? Where is that at? Let me try to find the veto because had it saved. I had it saved somewhere. Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? It's you know what? Oh no. Scratch that. Let me go to hold on. Now I gotta go ahead and dig up in his in the website to find is this it? Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I got it. Hold on. Let me see. Um, okay, so right here, right now it says May 16th, 2025, the Honorable Bill Ferguson, President of the Senate of Maryland, H 107 State House in Minneapolis, dear President Ferguson, according to the Article 2, Section 17 of the Maryland Constitution, I exercise my constitutional authority to veto SB 587, State Government Maryland Reparations Commission. This legislation creates the Maryland Reparations Commission to study and make recommendations in 2027 relating to appropriate benefits to be offered to African Americans impacted by slavery and historic inequality. I applaud the legislative's work in this bill, and I thank the Black Caucus for their leadership. Maryland is proud to be a state with the largest Black caucus in America. Our first Black Attorney General, our first Black Senator, our Black Treasurer, Black Speaker of the House. We move in partnership with leaders across the state to uplift Black families and address racial disparities in our communities. That is the context in which I have made this difficult decision. Because I appreciate the work that went into this legislation, I strongly believe now is not the time for another study. Okay, another study. So you're implying it's implying that they did this they did this before, right? Now is the time for continued action that delivers results for the people we serve. Over the past 25 years, Maryland has launched several commissions and study groups to uh, examine the legacy of slavery in our state, from the Maryland Lynching Truth and Reconciliation, oh my God, Commission to the State Commission to coordinate the study, recommendations and impact of the history and the legacy of slavery in Maryland. The scholarship on this topic is both vast and in scope, robust in scale. And we're grateful for Marylanders who have contributed their expertise to the vital project of understanding how the legacy of slavery continues to impact Black communities in our state today. I will always protect and defend the full history of African Americans in our state and country. But in light of many important studies that had taken place over this issue for nearly 3 decades, now is the time to focus on the work itself. Now, Now, um, now I'm reading this. Okay, I'm sorry that I don't know if y'all heard something. So no, 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 no. I want you to read it again. See, the problem is I'm gonna say it like this though. It's been done before. So why keep on doing the same thing over and over when when there's no results? That's what he's implying. The bill that he vetoed was passed for the past 25 years. And what he's saying is, why we keep doing the same thing over and over when he's doing. No, 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 no. I'm reading it. Are you comprehending it? Because he's already putting out. Pan, pan, pan. He already put it out. Why? He's justifying why. Because if you know what, like I said, right. That's right. It sounds like another HR 40. It sounds like another study group. Why keep studying it when it's already had been passed? No, no, he cannot. Not everybody. Governors, certain states, governors cannot just create things out of executive order, especially when he in some states. And I'm not sure about Maryland. That's why I have not done the live stream on it yet, because I have not done my research on Maryland's government yet. But I believe, and I'm going to surmise at this point, that executive orders is limited because the legislative branches, the legislative branch is still in session. So he can't just do executive order while the House and the Senate is still in session. And I believe though that's part of like again, I had not done my research on law. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. Executive orders is limited in certain states. No, a governor can't just come in office and just do an executive order unless he got unless he has the permission by the Constitution. Unless the Constitution of that state gives him the authority to do that. See, we got to sit there and actually pull back. Don't be so jumping on this harshly. But let me go ahead and read this because you really want to get at me on this, right? And I forgot where I was at. Narrowing the racial wealth gap, expanding home ownership, uplifting entrepreneurs of color, and closing the foundational disparities that lead to inequality from food insecurity to education. These are the issues I fought for even before I sworn into office. They are the priorities our administration will continue to address with increased focus intentionally. Our administration records speak for itself. In our first year, Black-owned business received more than eight hundred $816 million in procurement awards, more than double the amount rewarded the previous year under our predecessor. I issued the largest state pardon in our nation's history, pardoning 175,000 Maryland convicts for cannabis possession, a step that will create more pathways for prosperity for black mariners who have been disproportionately impacted by Maryland's inequitable and outdated laws. Our administration increased funding for HBCUs by nearly 60%, investing $1.34 billion towards Maryland's historically black colleges and universities, and by boosting the number of mortgages offered to first-time homebuyers, we've helped nearly 1,500 black Marylanders pursue home ownership for the first time. So, not like I said, we got to be careful in our criticism. Because if the bill that was vetoed, if that's just another HR 40 type bill, then what's the point when the bill was passed years ago? So if the bill was passed years ago under a different name, why pass it again when there was no results? When there was no results at all. Like I said, I should do this. I should do a video. I had this. I was going to do a live stream later this week about it because I had not read the entire bill itself. I read some of it. It looks like another. It looked like another HR 40 type bill. It's just there to study, not to put not about results. And I think people are grifting off of this. I think your field advice shows, your Tyreek Nasheeds of the world are grifting over this. All you have to do is read the video, and he's laying out why, why do we need another study when you can just do the results? See, I think the people as falling victim to the cut me a check rhetoric. I wish people, and this is the reason why I titled the video the way it is, because people are mostly into the emotional aspect. They're not trying to read what was being put on paper. Okay, you just hold on. No, see, Pan, you said but more can create a reparations committee, executive meeting. Okay, then Pan, explain this part right here. Explain the paragraph. Explain the paragraph. Because what good is it to have to create a executive order when there's $800 million, and then there's an additional $1 billion. You don't need a commission when his administration already doled out the money out. It's right here in the paragraph. So why would that's like me saying that's like me saying, and I'm trying let me say the best I can. I'm giving you the best example I can. That's like saying, oh, I got a quilt. I got a quilt for everybody, but I'm going to pass. I'm going to read a book on how to buy and make a quilt. But I already got the quilts. So if I already got the quilts, why are you folks on not buying a book on to make the quilt when I already got the quilts? So he already explained it right here, man. I don't see. I really don't see the like again. I think though y'all are being unfair about this. Okay, Big J, you can't get around this question since. Oh my God! Come on, Pan. Read the paragraph. Pan, read the paragraph. He explained it. Like I said, I'm gonna do a live stream on that. Pan, I'm gonna do a live stream on that. He's doing it without. Listen, I have a reparations plan. It won't be called reparations. I have my own plan for reparations, but it's not called reparations. He's doing reparations without calling it reparations, and it's in the paragraph. He did explain it. It's in the hold on. Let me see. Where's that? It's the third from the last paragraph. Yeah, he said right here. Hold on. I'm gonna read it again for you. Our administration records speak for itself. Our first year, black-owned business received more than 816 million, more than double amount in previous years under our predecessors. Then over here, you know, you talk about HCBUs getting 1.34 billion. But I'm more focused on right here on the 800. Well, actually both. Actually, the 1 billion and the 800 million. See. For me though, I got to look at things from the context. I'm gonna look at this from the context. But like I said, I'm gonna do a live stream on this later on down on the road. So black-owned business includes business owned by black immigrants. Mike, thank you, Mike. That's not Mike. Mike, thank you. Because you cannot give out money unless the house gives you the money. Because you can't unilaterally create reparations. That's because the thing, and Mike, you're right, because in the House of I've got his call. Is the House of Representative, the House of what's it called? In the Constitution, all spending bills starts from the House. No, Pan. No, Pan. All money, since reparations is about money, right? The House of the State House in Maryland and most states, unless you in Nebraska, because there is no house in Nebraska. But all houses, all spending bills start in the House, not in the Senate. So how can he spend money when there's no money from the House to that he can draw from? Right. Yeah, it starts in the House and approved by the Senate. What Governor Moore is saying, you don't need a bill to study reparations. You can't do that on your own. Right. Okay, Pan. Pan. Read the Constitution of Maryland then. See, you more worry about the illegal part. The illegals already see, don't blame the governor, blame the House for allocating the money to illegals. You're focusing on the wrong shit. And I'm tired of people being grifted online when people are not told how much the government works. Every spending bill begins at the House. If the Senate approves of it, then it goes to the governor of that state. It goes to the governor of that state. So you're telling me right now, you're telling me right now that that the tax is going to illegals unless the House passed the bills to assist the illegals, the illegal aliens. Nobody making an excuse about the illegal aliens. You're focusing too much on the illegal alien at this point. The illegals are getting the money because the House on the federal level and the House on the state level already passed the bill to assist them already. And they gave the governor the power to do whatever he wants with the money. I'm really getting tired to explain the how how the system of government works. I mean, you can't, and this is the reason why I have a problem. Oh, he blocked you? Wait, hold on. He blocked you? Really? See, I wish people would actually will stop will step out of themselves for once and actually read what can and cannot be done. The illegal immigrants are getting funds because the federal government, the international community, and the state government, the state government already gave it to them. All spending bills begins in the House. Oh my, Pan. The reparations bill is a study bill. It's a study bill, not an allocation bill. Oh my God. It's an allocation bill. No, I mean, I'm sorry. The bill is to study, not to account, not to dole out the money. There is a difference. You can pass the bill to study just because you're studying slavery. Does that mean though you're going to allocate money, you know, at that point? And that's why I said, you know, that's why I said though, Queen. That's why I said though the other day, Queen. That's why 2026. Hey man, I jumped off the cliff because I can't. I don't have the patience to talk to people and explain to people about the government, how it works, because people don't understand how, you know, every spending bill begins at the house. You cannot spend money. The governor cannot dole out the money unless he's been given the money. The governor have to have the money to give it. So the house have to give him the money. And that bill that was passed does not give him the money. That that is that is right. That is right. That is right, Queen. It's collecting information. That's all it's doing at this point. And that's what Governor Moore just put that just stated. It's been passed so many times. And Pan, that's why though I can't talk the black YouTubers anymore. Because a lot of y'all, a lot of people in this space, right? Y'all don't want to evolve because all it takes is reading the Constitution of the state, reading the Constitution of the country, to know how spending works. And none of y'all, Phil the Advice Show did not read the bill. I read part of the bill. Right. The point of the study is to determine what role the state have in disenfranchising black people from emancipation to the present day. Yes, that's the point of the bill. What he's on is right. Okay, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. HB HR 40 been out. HR 40 been out since 1990 what? 5? 95, not 96 or something like that. So how come black people are not getting their reparations when HR 40 came out? It's just a study, not to dole out money. You know that's why it frustrates me about black YouTube. That's why I stopped doing panels because I can't. You know, y'all keep telling me I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All you gotta do is read it. All you got to do is read the bill, read the legislation, read the Constitution of Maryland. The governor cannot issue out the money unless he wants to get impeached. All right. Let me be fair. All right, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair, right? I'm going to be fair. It did not pass. Okay, this is where you are right. It did not pass. But HR 40 is not about, if you read HR 40, right? If you read HR 40, it's not about doling out the money out. It's just there to study. And that bill in Maryland is the same thing. It's just there to study the effects of slavery onto on the population of black people. No, Queen. It's not passed yet, Queen. It's not passed, but still, if you actually read it, if you actually read it, and if you read the HR 40, and if you read the bill in Maryland, it's similar. It's similar. And you know what? I actually blame Tariq Nasheed, and I blame Phil the Advice Show. I blame this thing called new black media for not telling y'all the ink, no. Hold on, hold on, Queen. I'm gonna show you, Queen. I'm gonna show you. This is the study that the commission to study and develop uh, rep, rep, reparation the Post for African Americans Act, right? So John Conyers, 1989, right? So died in committee, died. Now the current form is still under HR 40, still under HR 40, referred to the House Committee on the Judiciary. So yeah, so it has not passed, Queen. But if you read HR 40, read the Maryland bill. Well, I only read the summary part. I hadn't read the entire bill yet because got shit But right, Summer Lee. Oh my God! I'm gonna tell you something, Mike B. I have a crush on Congresswoman Summer Lee. I have a crush on her. Man, she's so cute. I'm sorry. I got some. Mm, Summer Lee, man. That one day she was at the hearing, and I was like, man, is she single? Man, I got a little crush on Summer Lee. But hold on, hold on. Let me shut up because I'm thirsty, y'all. I'm thirsty. Let me shut up right now. But anyway. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, so um, I guess going to end in that live stream on that HR on the Maryland thing. But this is my problem with Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, the Black Authority. They're not telling people the truth though. They're just telling Westmore is stabbing black people in the back. No, Reed. Do y'all know the Constitution? Do y'all know how the bill works? Okay, so you gonna go back cussing niggas out? Because this is my problem, Queen. All this misinformation pisses me off. All this misinformation pisses me off. That's why, Queen, I like to do interviews with political candidates and people who are in office. Because you don't see Phil the Advice Show with his old with his dumb ass. You don't see Jason Black with his goddamn stupid ass. You don't see Tyreek talking about what's going on on how shit get passed. And I tell you one goddamn thing, I want one of these niggas to come after me though. I want Phil to come after me. Oh, Big J did not. Big J against reparations. Really, nigga? Well, nigga, I'm in Texas. I come to your house, nigga. Now what? I'll make sure that nigga take a first plane ticket to Africa, to South Africa, and shut the fuck up. Don't you lie. Do you know how legislation works? The only damn thing and it goes back to what Taylor was talking about, right? Because I actually got her tagged in this video, right? Niggas only care about sex relationships. But when it comes time to talk about the real shit, nobody don't know a fucking thing. Yeah, man, we going to SBE with Chat GPT. Y'all spend more hours with Mr. Fantastic using Chat GPT to talk about to ask this AI about how many overweight black women there are in America. And you got Anger Man debating with AI about black women and their hair weave, black women attitude, black women this, black women. Mike V. Why hasn't Greg Abbott done a study on how the state of Texas impacted black people from slavery to today? You have Juneteenth. What holding Greg Abbott from getting that study together? Right. I want y'all to notice they always talk about the black Democrats. They never ask these white Republicans in these red states. Maryland was a slave state. So was Texas, Mississippi, Alabama. I would surmise what? There are about 16 states, 16, 17 states. That had slavery at the time of the Civil War. So, and I say at the Civil War because if we go back a little bit further, because we had to add New York in 1831, you got to add, Rhode Island from Rhode Island before 1820. So yeah. So the point I'm trying to say is, why ain't y'all asking all these other states like Mississippi, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana about reparations? How come nobody asked Jason Black, the Black Authority, Phil Scott with his dumb ass? Nobody asked Tyreek about South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia. How come y'all ain't talking about none of those folks? Oh, because there are Republican states. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Tariq Nasheed is an agent. All these people that I mentioned are actually agents. If you listen to them long enough, because they're dumbing down the people down. They're dumbing down the people. Uh-oh. Tanya, why don't they ask Chat GPT? Why are they missing a side tooth, keg stomach, hiding my bald head while dyeing a beard, and 3 pieces of hair? Why black women care about any SBE getting results with black? Uh-oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. See. Mm. But you know what, Queen? I'm gonna do a video on Wes Moore and the why he vetoed the bill. Oh yeah, yeah, I know, I know. But that's why though I'm not gonna do. I don't get on panels as much anymore because a lot of people in this space are stupid. A lot of people on black YouTube are stupid. I'm sorry. You tried to tell them. You tried to tell them. So, because I'm gonna say it like this: I have my own quotation terms reparations plan. I won't be calling it reparations for one, and number two, right? Don't think though you're gonna get a check first. That check is coming later, and it's gonna be attached with dividends. All right. Oh, I guess they missed with the holy water this morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off of here. So I see y'all next time. I'm go to sleep. So you know, yeah. But anyway, you know what? This kind of gave me hope. This kind of gave me hope. Um, for some weird reason, I should be feeling down, but this kind of feel me hope. Maybe because I'm better than like you dumb niggas. Yeah, that's right. That's why I feel good. That's why I feel good. I'm better than you niggas. That's why I feel damn good. But anyway, we're gonna talk about this Westmore thing later on, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace. And oh. And by the way, let me go ahead and griff, okay? Let me go ahead and griff for some of y'all. Let me griff, okay? Right there. Griff. I'm grifting. Let me go ahead and griff. Yeah, you know what to do. Oh, and thank you for the donations, y'all. From yesterday. Somebody gave me a donation from yesterday. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Anyway, and get out of here.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.